Bot Rix has correctly joined the channel. W stream.
Strike a pop! Let's light it!
Freeze!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Here! Bellowing thunder!
Let's call a ceasefire!
Dodge this!
You.
Shower you with praise! Here we go! Yoo-hoo! Shoot! I can't afford any more bandages! Off we go! Let's light it up! Why do they never miss? Shower me with...
Don't get frostbite!
Everybody stand back!
Wait, you two! Just a moment, please. You're the traveler in Paimon, right? I thought you two looked familiar. People have been talking all about you. It's a pleasure to meet you. Do you have a moment? There's something I'd like to discuss with you. My name is Nabil. I'm a Matra in the Academe currently. Sino is out investigating a case involving smuggled canned knowledge. It's been days since we've last heard from him.
Oh no. Do you think he's in trouble?
Well, to be completely honest, it's pretty hard to imagine anything that could pose a threat to Sino. But since we haven't heard from him, we're starting to suspect that the case might be more complicated than we had originally thought. Word has it that you two are brave, smart, and extremely capable adventurers. Do you think you could lend us a hand and help investigate the smuggling?
Alright, since you asked so nicely, we'll help.
Large amounts of canned knowledge from unknown origins have been appearing on the market recently. Sino suspected that there's a secret route being used to move the capsules. According to some research, using large amounts of canned knowledge, rumors also have it that some particularly dangerous canned knowledge has made its way into the market. Regardless of whether the rumors are true or not, this case calls for urgent action. Last we heard from Sino, he was investigating somewhere outside Sumeru City.
Sounds like we better go look for him.
Ah, it's you two. I knew I sensed a familiar presence, but I'm very busy at the moment. We'll have to chat some other time.
That's right. Nabil asked us.
So Nabil told you about this? I see. Well, the situation, long story short, I was able to learn of the secret location where the canned knowledge is being sold. You're welcome to accompany me if you're interested.
Whoa. Sounds pretty complicated. But having a chance to catch bad guys with Sino. Alright, Sino!
Let's light it up!
Take this!
Is this all you got? Seems even less than last time.
What difference does it make? If you see something you like, buy it. If not, then keep walking.
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have much on hand.
What does the Academia think they're doing? Alright, I'll take these here. Let me see what else you have. I don't see any real gems in this batch. It's all pretty ordinary stuff. Whatever, how—
150K. Show us the Mora, and you'll get the goods.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
It hit Sino! When's he ever gonna let up?
Hey, forget the goods! Let's split!
But don't forget the Mora!
Dun dun! Not so fast! You can't escape with
What is this? He's got backup now? I don't like the looks of this.
It's over. It's not like we're making a—
Huh? Did they really just give—
Just like the others I've caught. They're all right. And when is the next batch coming?
I don't know.
He's telling the truth. Honest. The stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which is why—
I know exactly. I suspect who's ever running this whole thing knew that I was coming. So they cut all when you were trying to escape.
Are you kidding? But here—
They already knew these small fries. If only we had another lead.
Huh?
Do you have a—
Whoop!
That's right.
Oh! Sounds like we shouldn't ever let
I see. Anyway, I'll think of a way to deal with these two and then continue gathering information. If you manage to learn anything, you can find me at Caravan Rebot. And as for you, I don't ever—
Okay, I got it.
Hey! What's with the ad—
What? You gotta think about it. If the Academia—
The Academia, I just hope you understand that your actions are what fuels the smuggling of canned knowledge. If I ever catch you again, I will personally see to it that you are punished. All right, Traveler. I need to go now.
Ha! You think you can scare me?
Traveler, why don't we go talk to Dory? She's got loads of connections and might be able to tell us something about all this. If Paimon remembers correctly, she's usually at the Palace of Alcazar's Array. Let's go! I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention. No idea. Sorry, I've already cashed. Huh? You mean you stopped selling it? That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market. Besides, it seems that plus with... sounds like we came all this way for nothing. Well, not completely. Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out, I'll let you in on what I do know. After all, those smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon so that I can take over. I mean, so... Hey! You just want to make more business for yourself! Of course, not everyone needs that kind of knowledge. Then why does the Academia prohibit selling canned knowledge? Being able to gain complex knowledge and become a scholar with the snap of your fingers does sound like a dream, doesn't it? But everything in the world comes at a price, right? Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, thinking, and practice. Even when it comes to my own business, I have to go through a lot of preparation before I put anything out for sale. But with canned knowledge, one may simply skip all the hassle and get whatever they need to know immediately. That inherently, first, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought, and you'll find it very hard to forget. And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time. Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any negative effects? Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, which is exactly why I used to. It's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases, but can also do harm when overused. It all comes down to balancing the right amount. Anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the sale of canned knowledge by those smugglers, and what's worse, you're playing right into their hands by focusing only on the canned knowledge that's made its way into the market. As far as I know, their real purpose is to distribute information about the Court of Desolation. That's where the real The Court of Desolation? What? Rumor has it that it's a site of ruin. Word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert. They're auctioning rare. Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation. Because, as for the auction, on the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation. Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the... That's right. And now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location. As I said, I've got it. What? No need to worry, little one. All you'll need to do is tell him to go to the Merchant's Guild. I'm sure the General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. And I can only imagine the funds he's allocated for investigations. Oh, maybe we'd better get going. If Dory keeps at it, we'll... got news for you. What the smugglers are really after is a chance to research the Court of Desolation. They are hosting an auction in the desert to sell canned knowledge about those ruins.
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel, but is it reliable?
We also heard that the Court of Desolation contains treasures from the time of King Deshret. Is that true?
Partially. It was a secret place built by a dark sect from the age of King Deshret. The ruins do contain treasures, but the place is also rife with unknown dangers. According to past research, one must forfeit their life as the price of entering. They are not some ordinary ruins, so the Academia has strictly prohibited any related research. However, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then less in recent years. But they're always, after all, death is often the greatest. That's why some continue to risk. Do you know where the auction is taking place? Good. We'll go.
Huh? People tailing us?
That's right. Let's begin to leave town and see what happens. I'm sure they'll reveal themselves as soon as we make a move. Don't worry. I'll make short work of them.
That's Sino for ya. But we can lend a hand too, you know.
I really wouldn't recommend going there.
I should start preparing for the next on-site investigation.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Huh? Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back. You must be Sino. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed. And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you, hmm?
That's right! We won't just sit back and do nothing!
Ha! Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Sino? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example. On top of that,
Is that so? Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept. I've heard enough. Get out.
Sorry, no.
That's close enough.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Here! Futile!
Time to shine.
Nowhere to run! Take that! Here! Thunderclap! Surrender! People are not well paid today.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Guilty. You stand condemned. Lightning flash.
You want this one?
Ugh! This doesn't change anything! You're in over your head, Sino! There will be others coming for you! You'll regret it! Let's get out of here!
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain. Besides, I apologize for bringing you into this danger. You should be careful from now on.
Wait, hold on. There's no...
You'd be surprised. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very... Yes. I was carrying out a mission with my superior was injured while protecting me.
Who could have seen that coming? Was he okay?
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover. But luckily, there weren't any further complications. Last year, he transferred to an administrative role for personal reasons, and no longer participates in live missions. His name is Taj Radkani, a very well-respected Matra. You'll have the chance to... Anyway, our mission will be dangerous. I'm already used to such grueling conditions.
Don't worry.
Hello, brother, waving hand, medium dark skin tone.
Good. Don't worry. It won't be long. And once this is all over, I'll sweep away any... We still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there for a while longer.
Okay. But don't you feel hot too, Sino?
Of course. But I'm accustomed to these conditions.
Care to share any tips? Paimon's about to melt away.
Just try to stay focused. Use your willpower to support your mind. The moment you start to give in is when you'll feel more tired. Take one step after another. Don't let...
Okay, if you just look around, it's just sand and desert. There aren't any monsters for miles around. Whoa! Where did these scorpions come from?
Watch out. Something's not right about them.
Bellowing thunder!
Let's light it!
This moment will be frozen.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Didn't expect to see those here.
Those weren't just normal scorpions. See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. They were raised by someone. Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. These scorpions were sent to keep us away. We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see.
This place is super dangerous.
Something's not right. Stay still. Here's the answer. They must have planted this on you.
Huh? What is it?
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharawar. They can use this to discern your approximate location. But this device wasn't licensed for mass production. Where did they get it?
Whoa! Paimon never knew that kind of thing even existed! Why would it be on him?
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier. It was a frantic fight. It's only natural you didn't notice the device.
Well, good thing you were able to find it, Sino. Now let's get rid of it.
No. Hold on to it for now. It might still be useful for us. Let's keep heading to the auction. It would be dangerous to linger here any longer.
They're back again! How many of them are there?
Freeze! Take this!
Let my name echo in song!
Lightning slash!
Shower me with the... Ha!
Take this!
Weird. Is this where the auction is? Yeah, not a single soul. Maybe they're on break right now or something.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. But even so, they still...
Aw, what should we do now?
We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all the knowledge capsules so quickly. there might still be something left for us to find.
Alright, let's take a good look around.
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing info about the Court of Desolation, so they carried those off. But don't worry. I have another idea. You two start heading back the way we came. I will remain hidden here. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come up by then. They packed up in a hurry and didn't have time to carry off all their goods. They won't just leave them here. Once they think we've left the premises, they'll be back to pick up their belongings. We just need to make sure the tracker goes far enough from here to make them assume that it's safe to come back.
Oh, Paimon gets it! We'll lure them out because they'll... Okay, we'll start heading away and leave this...
Yes.
Ugh, so tired. We've probably gone... Oh, yay. Let's rest for a little while before we go back to find Sino. It's probably about time for us to head back to the auction. Let's go. Maybe Sino's finally found some leads. So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? Alright, tell Paimon everything you know!
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, I'd laid low and observed for a while instead. He is not the primary instigator, but he is most likely one of the more important dealers here. Am I right?
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your reputation, Sino. If I had any idea you were still around, I wouldn't have gotten so greedy.
Huh? Greedy? What do you mean by that?
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled at once. Obviously, there wasn't time to pack up everything. Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could. You know, free merchandise is good business, but I suppose there's no use explaining it now.
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge, correct? Will you tell us willingly? Or do I need to make you talk?
No, I'll talk. But before that, perhaps we can take the conversation elsewhere? If we stay here, chances are that someone will see me with you. That would put both me and my family in danger.
All right. Where do you suggest we go?
How about my home in Aru Village? It should be safe there.
Fine. Let's head out. You can throw away the tracker now, Traveler.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to trick us!
Come on now. Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Sino's watch? Seriously, what can I even do? This is my daughter, Simin. She can be a little shy of strangers. Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our guests.
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Sino in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler!
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Sino, the lone operator, working with any partners. When I saw the tracker start moving away, I assumed you had decided to just go back empty-handed. But even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while you still can. You should abandon this investigation.
Why is that?
Everything from the manufacturing of canned knowledge to the sales and even splitting the profits. Every step of the process involves dozens, if not hundreds of people. Massive profits have brought everyone together in this business. Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. It will be a long and difficult fight, even for you, Sino. And even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you. If anything, you yourself might even feel remorse.
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests.
Don't mention it. And I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little tasty.
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits?
Actually, my daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. Even slightly strenuous exercise can cause her to faint and prove to be a life-threatening risk. That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the time. She has to take lots of medicine, and it doesn't come cheap. As for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wake up early and travel all around to make a profit. But the Mora was still nowhere near enough. I could only watch my daughter's health deteriorate day by day. Until one day, someone reached out and showed me a way to really make a profit.
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to you, but to us, it's a means of survival. I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of this, Sino. Give us a way to...
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge, his daughter will...
I must get... I can find someone to help treat your child. But I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling. These are two completely different issues.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me. Since you insist on continuing the investigation, you should have a look around the back of my home. You'll find some goods I received just recently. I think everything will become clear to you once you see them.
Whoa! Look at all of this!
Yes. All neatly packed away and organized. Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods.
Huh? Look! These seem different from the other knowledge capsules we've seen. Maybe they can take...
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this? Yes, it's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection. I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. But how they could ship so much canned knowledge out of the academia was still a mystery. The pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal, goods can leave the academia without undergoing a second inspection. No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this. Could I ask you for a favor, Traveler? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, if we can enter the repository, we can find... But, considering my current status, you'll need to be the one who checks the records. I'll write a letter to Nabil, and he'll take you there.
Sure thing! Leave it to us!
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. Although our leads are all currently pointing to... We can get more information on other...
Hello, we meet again. Have you managed to find Sino? I read the letter and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be so...
It's alright. We want...
I can tell that he really trusts you. The research files stored away in the restricted repository are far from ordinary. Everything there is essentially about dangerous research that's for... Even I don't usually have authorization. That's right. Granted, the academia is very supportive when it comes to research. They encourage scholars to conduct all kinds of studies. However, some information may be retained as a record to warn later. Follow me. I'll show you.
The restricted
Okay, I understand. Since Sino is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. You may browse the information regarding the Court of Desolation. Ask me if you have any questions. But I'd suggest avoiding any other research files. Sometimes the less you know, the better.
So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and me.
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia. But even so, there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret. Sino happens to be one of them. Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts as well. The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet? Huh, it reminds Paimon of Sino's former partner.
His former partner? That would be Taj Radkani. But you're not far off. Mortada Radkani was Taj's only son.
What? Taj's son went to prison for researching the Court of Desolation?
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a Matra, aren't you?
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that...
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. He took his own life not long after he went to prison. You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. Every Matra knows him. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He is a man of integrity and honesty, and has made countless achievements. His reputation goes... He used to be Sino's only partner.
Ah, right. I heard Sino mention that before. But one day, Taj suddenly decided to retire from active duty and transfer to an administrative position. I wonder if it had anything to do with the Mortada incident.
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada was born. So when Mortada came to study at the academia, everyone had high expectations of him. He had to face a lot of pressure. Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father. Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. Shortly after, Mortada slit his own throat with the pieces of... Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why he chose to move to administrative work.
I had no idea that happened. That must be really hard for Taj.
That's so...
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to suspect Taj now. Impossible. Taj would never do that. I mean, yes, but this is Taj we're talking about. He would never...
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the academia, then Taj is indeed a suspect. Because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files about the Court of Desolation. There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart any research, since the 7 original researchers were put behind bars. However, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could be understood immediately. By doing so, one could...
But even so...
According to the legends, the treasure's inside the Court of Desolation, though I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something. Do you have any questions?
Paimon's kinda confused.
Oh, now that I think about it, there's no way so many boxes could ever... Don't worry, Taj. I won't let your reputation be tarnished.
Alrighty then, let's go ask around.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Huh. Well, yes, but isn't that pretty normal? The academia consumes so many resources each day, everything from cooking ingredients, raw material...
Right, but we're looking for shipments with a Matra seal. Have you seen any like that?
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice whether the goods have any seals or not.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
No, not that I'm aware of. Perhaps you could ask someone else?
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leave?
Huh?
I'm just checking to ensure nothing...
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but I did notice something. There's a Kashar researcher who's been making frequent shipments. When I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. The Kashar, but he's been making a lot of shipments lately. There weren't ever so many out.
And you didn't find that suspicious? Why didn't you...
Well, the boxes were stamped with a Matra seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe they forged it or something. But you know what happened? A man named Taj came here and told me that he'd already inspected...
Impossible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj would ever... No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must be trying to frame him. Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj. A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of the door, and I vaguely heard them say, "Found it." Before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. I noticed that he had also changed into Eremite attire. But Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole thing. If you'd like to speak with him, maybe you can try visiting his home. He lives just on the outskirts of Sumeru City.
A group of Eremites? Could Taj really be—
No way. Taj is just like Sino. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There's no way that he would... Fine.
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
So, this is Taj's place. There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, what should we do then? Do we break in?
No. Wait, the door's unlocked. Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission. You're right. Even if we apply for a warrant now, we won't be able to do anything until tomorrow at the earliest. This is an emergency. What's this?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil, can you make any sense of this?
Yes, this is definitely Taj's handwriting. These papers look like records. These are the transactions between Taj and some other people. From the look of the numbers, the scale of this smuggling case is absolutely massive. The whole operation involves more than 300 people, including dozens of celebrities. These are famous scholars? I have a feeling that Sino might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a... You're right, that's just who he is. As for the map, it appears to indicate the location... If Taj really has turned on his honor and committed these terrible acts, then I suspect that he might I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well. Maybe Sino will know what to do.
All right, we'll give these to Sino and see. Let's go! Well, Sino, what do you make of it?
Taj. It's been a while since I last saw him. From what I remember, he is a straight-laced man. Although he would resort to extreme measures from time to time.
So do you think he's the one behind all this?
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I deny the possibility, whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons. We have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, the person he's... That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself. Time is ticking. Let's go.
Thunderclap!
Dodge this!
Strike a pose!
Lightning Slash! I'll keep this close.
So this is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here? Oh, Paimon's kinda nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
Surrender!
Yoo-hoo!
Cool it! frostbite.
Time to shine! I'm going in!
Halloween thunder! Nowhere to run!
Look! These walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find. Whoa! Is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate? It's not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful.
Freeze!
A passage! Hopefully that's our way in. That eye seems to be staring right at us. This place gives Paimon the creeps. You go first.
Through me, justice is served!
Let's light it up!
Lightning flash! Futile!
Strike a pose!
Pointless.
I do try to lighten the mood sometimes, but I'm not the best judge of other people's sense of humor. good deeds and bad. In the end, all will be placed upon the scales.
Ah, Sino. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you were doing... Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected.
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But the most important answer still eludes me. Was it all your doing? Smuggling the canned knowledge? The research?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say...
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like when you're young, you press forward, unattached. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until I was completely dedicated. Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son hated me till the day he died, and now I must live with that pain and regret. I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation. Here lies the...
So, did you...
See this door behind me? Behind it I'm so close, Sino. If only you had...
Enough conjecture. In the end.
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see then?
No. I sense danger behind that door.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish just this once? Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles...
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all. This power is mine!
Nowhere to run!
Ow! Teamwork is dreamwork!
I will set things right no matter what comes.
Tough crowd. Well played.
Let my name echo in song! Yoo-hoo!
Oh, so sorry.
Your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. This is only a taste of it. Once I...
Uh-oh. We have to stop...
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me.
I'll do what I...
I still remember when we first became partners. You were always charged, even after all this time. You still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names and map in your house on purpose. All of this was just part of the act you were putting on. I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed, he never planned on opening.
What's happening?
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, I was hoping this reality was just That is when I was approached by someone who wished to collect people from every walk.
No wonder,
I'm a flesh. I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation. A place that, as long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did. Generation after generation, regardless of the cost. Let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out. That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned my convictions just so that they would cooperate without raising any suspicion. But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice, to add to the problem.
So...
Anyway, this place is collapsing. You must leave now.
Wait! Aren't you leaving too? There are still loads of bad guys to catch outside!
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. You planned it all from the very beginning, didn't you? Risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them.
Regardless, I made a grave mistake by allowing this. I was always so busy with... Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused.
There's nothing to be sorry for. We are partners. If you see Mortada...
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
Alright, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
Huh? The Court of Desolation has...
Just as Taj said, that place had caused too many disasters and being buried in quicksand is... To them, their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. That's an opportunity.
We'll help too.
Thank you. But you've all... Just leave the rest to me. So?
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing.
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you doing here?
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. This should be the last group of them, so I'll be heading back. The last few days have been quite the ride. At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. They made several desperate attempts to cover. After that, people...
And? Then what happened?
Well, then we received word that Taj Rudkani had sacrificed himself on the case. The news really stirred up the members of our ranks. The Matra then moved together against the enemy. We cleared out the traitors from within. Some of them managed to get out of the academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured by Sino all across Sumeru. I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border. Having more than 300 prisoners apprehended for interrogation has definitely shaken things up recently.
Is Sino alright? He didn't get injured, did he?
He seems fine, but he brought over 300 suspects to judgment all on his own. Among them were even some of our former colleagues. Not just the criminals are, but even if we start feeling all self-conscious... By the way, are you guys here to see Sino? He was walking with someone I...
Sure thing, Nabil.
Don't worry about...
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating. But I can assure you, this is certainly not—
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Mortada had lived in his father's after Mortada died. The toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt, and—
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here. If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse—
Sino! Tainari! Oh, so Tainari must be who Nabil saw earlier! Are you also here to see Sino?
That's right. Sino asked me to— I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. He seems to be fine, and Sino, relax.
How is Kale?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her last test, even after I had marked all the important content in the book for her. After some time, I plan on having her go outside.
Huh?
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge, as well as how to use it safely. Although we've apprehended, so I decided to ask the three of—
I've already caught those who were preparing to attack you in secret. Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know that—
But what about you?
It's still not time for me to rest yet. I've been thinking about what Taj said, and I just hope my own change will come slowly. That way, just as I gained courage from my own superiors. And my partner. I'll be fine. There are many things I feel better about. Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Taj. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions. And then,
Cool it!
Let's light it up! Shower me with the...
Take this! Freeze!
Light it up! I'm going in!
Thunderclap! Dodge this!
Let the world collide!
This world will be frozen in time. Cool! Dodge this!
Shower me with...
Freeze!
Everybody stand back!
Lightning flash!
Time to shine! Strike a pop!
Oh, so sorry.
Off we go!
Yeah.
Yoo-hoo! Let's light it up!
Dodge this! Take this!
How dare you! Let my name echo in song!
Cool it! This moment will be frozen.
I'm going in! Adventure time! Shower me with praise!
Lightning flash! Thunderclap!
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide!
Free!
Off we go!
Oh, so sorry.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Shower me with praise!
Lightning flash!
Cool it!
Time to shine! Let's light it up! Off we go!
Take this!
Dodge this!
Here!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Yeah!
Strike a pop!
Cool it!
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Dodge this!
Following thunder!
Let the world come alive!
Freeze!
Take this!
Shower me with...
Oh, don't get frostbite. Cool it!
I always bounce back!
Lightning!
Yoo-hoo!
Freeze!
Thunderclap!
Time to shine! Everybody stand back!
This moment will be frozen.
Strike a pop!
Dodge this! Freeze!
Let the world come alive!
Here!
Don't get frostbite. Cool it!
Let's light it up!
What's the hurry? Dodge this!
Take this! Following thunder!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let my name echo in song! Strike a Let's light it up!
wretched vermin! Behold!
Out of my way! This is where you fall. Laid bare. Hunt them down. Ready.
Upon the gale.
Enough! Again! Loaded.
Transfixed! Cry louder! The wind rises.
Witness my rise.
My lucky day! Unsightly insects! Behold!
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight. Ready. This is where you fall. Laid bare.
Truth repeats its course.
Killjoy! We've only just begun! Squall and Fury!
We're not going anywhere! It's time for a flash free! Frozen!
Years of the storm!
Behold! Know your place!
There you are.
Transfixed! Witness my rise. Hunt them down.
You're dead! Squall and Fury! You dare to gaze upon me?
Have fun with this, kid! Oh! Don't underestimate.
Laid bare. This is where you fall.
Behold! Bow your head!
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight. Loaded. Witness my rise. Overruled.
With me, truth repeats. I'll settle this. Our bond is strong.
Thunderclap! Here! Support and fire! Ow, ow, ow! Don't get too close! Take this! Here's backup!
Too late for regret.
Here!
Our bond is strong. Out of my way.
Check this out!
Get with me!
Dare to mess with me? Have fun with this gift!
I'll settle this! The bond is strong!
Don't get too close! Supporting fire! Take this!
Dissipate!
Fire it up! Thunderclap!
Our bond is strong!
Keeps its course.
Here's backup!
Lightning terrified!
Check this out!
We'll see.
Dissipate!
Here! Don't get too close!
Out of my way!
Supporting fire!
Stand with me!
Thunderclap!
Our bond is strong! Lightning terrified!
Fire it up!
Have fun with this gift.
I'll settle this! Stand with me!
Check this out!
Dare to mess with me?
Lightning flash! Cry louder! Squall Fury!
Everlasting as the moon! Out of my way! Dissipate!
Ready. Time to testify.
The wind look, that's far enough!
How amusing.
Transfixed into the shadows.
Behold! That's far enough! You dare to gaze upon me?
Hunt them down.
Our bond is strong.
Squall Fury!
Everybody stand back! Lightning terrified! Stand with me! Wretched dastard! Truth repeats its course!
Here's backup! Fire it up!
Let's light it up! Too late for regrets! Dissipate!
Don't get too close!
I'm going in!
Supporting fire!
Alright, it's my turn. Let's light it up! I'll settle there.
Fire it up!
Have fun with this gift. Too late for regrets. Stand with me.
I got you covered!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Wretched vermin! Behold!
Going in!
Witness my lies. Overlords, shoot on sight. Ready.
Let's light it up!
The wind rises. Search for it.
Loaded.
Squall and Fury.
Everlasting as the moon.
The wind rises.
Hunt them down. Ready.
Squall and Fury.
Transfixed. The wind rises. Cry louder! Witness my rise! Where evil lurks, shoot on sight!
Out of my way! Our bond is strong!
Quick fought squall and fury!
Loot it! Time to testify!
How amusing! You're dead! Unsightly insects!
Overruled!
Here's backup!
This is where you fall.
Lightning, terrify! Gears of the storm!
Transfixed!
Wretched vermin! Behold! Stop
Stop it! Support and fire! Don't get too close!
Hunt them down. Into the shadows.
Wind striking. Clouds high. The birds come. Time to go. Fine. Wind strider.
Fire it up!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! I don't believe anyone whenever the sound of clap too quiet for you. When I was little, it was only later that I realized the dip. Now that I think about it, even though the stories are